Hello everyone, you are welcome to this lovely channel Astropanacia. I am your friend, astrologer, palmist Shivam. So today we are going to talk about the new moon which has come into the sign of Gemini and the nakshatra of Punarvasu, right? So this new moon coming into the sign of Gemini is all about right communication, is all about applying your mind to solve your things. Punarvasu means rejuvenation, it means renewal, it means coming back of light, and this nakshatra is related to doing things in a right way. Before this, the moon was into the nakshatra of Ardra, which brings destruction of old pattern, destruction of the things that are not wanted. Hello everyone, hello. Destruction of old things that are not wanted. And right now, as we are talking, now this moon is ready to enter the nakshatra of Punarvasu, the return of light. Punarvasu is a nakshatra ruled by Jupiter, which is about purity, truth, and doing what is right, right? And this nakshatra directly relates you to following the right path. So this is a time when you have to break your old self. But this is a time when you have to follow the righteous path. And this is a time when you have to put your mind to the right use, the most ethical, righteous use. And most importantly, this is a nakshatra of hope. So this is a time when you have to become or manifest hope in your life, and this is a time when you have to focus more on letting it go what does not serve you, because right now we are in the fourth pada of Ardra nakshatra, ready to enter the nakshatra of your of Punarvasu. And these readings are based on your rising sign and your moon sign, nothing on your sun sign, right? So make sure in this time period, you are manifesting what you want. You are doing rightful communication because the sign of Gemini is very active. Your thoughts are very active in this time period and putting them to right use. Definitely Moon, Sun and Venus placing together is creating a bit of anxious environment. But in these time of anxieties, we find our light, right? And we have to focus on the right direction of life to move. So this new moon will give you a direction related to your career, related to your intellectual side, and most importantly, it will make you understand the importance of your communication in life. As the Mercury has also entered the sign of Cancer and moon is placing in the sign of Mercury, that is the sign of Gemini. So it's a good Parivartan Yoga. It's a good exchange combination which will bring in mindfulness and even your intellectualness, both the combination of both the things. And this is a time to bring out your balance, right? And especially for the air sign people, this new moon will be very transformatory, especially a sign of Gemini, sign of Libra and the sign of Aquarius. This new moon will be very transformatory for you people. Now, for the fire sign of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, this is a time when you have to put your mind into balancing your relationship. This is a time when you have to leave behind your old grudges and move towards a new thing. And most importantly, since Saturn retrograde has been teaching you tough lessons in the sphere of your relationship, in the sphere of your friends, and you might have been incurring certain losses in this time period. So this is a time of reality check, that what kind of people are with you and what are the ones who are against you. Use this time to put in your best communication with your loved ones, with your near and dear ones. Plan your things in this time period. When you are planning your things in this time period, things will work in your favor. So planning will be the key to make the things work. The way your Mars is placing, you have been staying very agitated and aggressive at times. My suggestion to you is that do some deep breathing and also do some physical exercises. You can have stomach related problems and anxiety attacks in this time period. If you are experiencing so, then especially you have to chant the moon mantra, that is Om Shram Shrim Shrom Saha Chandrai Nama, will be very helpful to you. Chanting this mantra 21 times every night till the full moon will be helpful to you people. So do it in this time period. Now next we're going to talk about the earth sign people. Now what are the earth sign? The sign of Taurus, the sign of Virgo, and the sign of your Capricorn. For all these three signs, this is a time when you have to manifest your finances. This is a time when you have to bring in certain changes related to your style of working and business. This moon is activating your Artha, that is the materialistic trine, and it is entering a materialistic nakshatra of Punarvasu, that is nakshatra of abundance, growth, prosperity. For you people, this new moon will bring in more prosperity and growth. Yes, you heard it right. But you have to put in your hard work, because Saturn is also affecting your trine. The Saturn is also affecting the Artha trine. So you have to make sure that you are putting in regular efforts related to your work. And see, if you are putting in efforts, it will work in your favor. If you are not putting in efforts, if you are just putting in normal efforts, or you are thinking that it will, just pass, then tide will turn against you. Definitely, because Saturn will catch you and bring you back to work. Hey, work in this time period. Do the hard work. Finish a job. Do the righteous way. This is what Saturn tries to teach everyone. And this new moon is a time when you have to honor the Saturn energy related to your finances. You cannot ignore the Saturn energy. You have to honor this energy. Especially feeding the beggars or the needy will be helpful in this time period. Lighting up a mustard oil lamp in the south direction of your house, southwest direction of your house on Saturdays will be very helpful. Do it tomorrow, right itself. Most importantly, this is a time when you have to make projections related to your progress in this time period, and that will bring in good luck for you people, my lovely earth sign people I am talking about. You are intelligent, you are good at dealing with things, and things will work in your favor. Especially people working in education sector, banking sector related to finance, you're gonna do good. People having roles as managers, as HRs, you're gonna do good. And I am talking about the earth sign people, right? So best of luck to my lovely earth sign people. Now next we're gonna talk about the air sign people. Now what are the air sign? The sign of Gemini, sign of Libra, and Aquarius. For all these three signs, this is a time you are the ones who are the most affected during this new moon. This is a time to start new. This is a time to renew yourself. This is a time to leave behind the old toxic traits of your personality and focus on doing right for your own self, my lovely air sign people. This can be a remarkable time for you. I guarantee it, and you can trust me, this can be a remarkable time for you. But you have to be on time related to your work. You have to be on time. You have to, learn the art of letting it go, what is not serving you. And most importantly, your communication will be the key. You have been thinking of keeping your communication very closed from last 10-15 days. But now this is a time to open up and to show the world your real, true side, right? Your intellectual side, your expressive side, right? For all the air sign people I'm talking about. Yes, you can experience moodiness for today and tomorrow, but this whole week is going to be very transformatory for you people in a very positive way. So you have to look for those opportunities, and you have to cash those opportunities in this time period. So you will be reflecting light upon people, right? You will be directing people. You are going to, revisit your knowledge. That is very important in this time period, my lovely air sign people I'm talking about. And most importantly, Saturn is asking you to go the harder way. You cannot skip your karma. Saturn was directly favoring you from last few months. It has given you many opportunities to improve yourself, right? But now Saturn is getting stricter with this Saturn retrograde coming in. So next 4 months, you have to put in a lot of hard work. You have to put in a lot of efforts. All my air sign. Yes, the sign of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. You have to put in efforts. You have to understand yourself, right? You have to understand your imperfections. And you have to move towards improving them. You have to move towards getting on track, becoming, consistent in your things. That is what Saturn likes about, Saturn. Then only Saturn will bless you with its, abundance, good things. You should not fear Saturn. But yes, you should always fear the wrath of Saturn when you are not doing things in a right way. And, with this moon, the sensible, sensitive moon stuck in the trine along with Saturn on your houses of personality, it is a time to work upon your personality. This is a time to transform yourself. This is a time to add new skills to your things, right? That will bring the real changes in your life. So best of luck to my air sign people. Now next I'm going to talk about the water sign people. Yes, for the water sign people, oh boy, it has been emotionally a tough time for you again. Now I'm talking about the sign of Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. For all these 3 signs, your 4th house, 8th house and 12th house are very active. This is a time when you have to just let it go. This is a time when you have to focus on, little comforts, relaxations, and you have to feel yourself blessed. This is a time when you have to allow the changes to come in your life, right? So next 15 days are going to be unexpected for you, right? Hello Jennifer, they are going to be unexpected for you, and you have to make it a point that you are using all the adverse situation, all the adverse things in your favor in this time period. My lovely water sign people I'm talking about. Making sure that there can be an opportunity to travel. If you're getting opportunity to travel, do it in this time period. My water sign people I'm talking about. And definitely Saturn is bringing in strong karma for you. It can also bring your health down. If you are struggling with legal issues, they can get against you in this time period, right? And most importantly, this is a time when you have to keep your mind very, very aligned. People into counseling business, people working in any field related to traveling, movement, or any kind of fast moving goods kind of services, you are going to do well in this time period, right? And because Mercury has come in the water sign of Cancer, so this can be an opportunity to polish your business skills. And definitely Jupiter Ketu aspecting your house of relationship, you want a real-time true partner, but there has been a lot of cold, dry energy on the trine of your relationship. So honesty will matter you the most, but try to spice up your relationship, your personal life more, right? Because this moon is going to make you stay aloof from your loved ones, from your near and dear ones, and you might feel as if you're not meant for love, or you're not meant for enjoying life, right? That's not the case. You are meant for every happiness on this planet. You should, I would say that you should work in that direction, and also you should always put yourself up in the higher pedestrian. That is more important, because the more you are keeping yourself back just for the sake of others, or the more you are keeping yourself limited for the sake of others. So this is the thing what you have to do. Yes, it is a new moon reading. First come and listen to the words, and then give your comments. So that's a misspelling what I have written it there. And yes, making sure that Ketu and Jupiter are aspecting each other. So you cannot be judgmental, because Ketu is without a head and has a very strong that has a very strong kind of a nature of compartmentizing things, that this is right, this is wrong, and Jupiter aspecting on it makes you extra, you feel like a priest, like somebody higher in the pedestrian, right? You do not have to judge people in relationship, you do not have to judge people around you. That will create a havoc, right? You have to focus on just letting it go and focusing on the rightful energy. And remember, it is a new moon. It is a new moon which is about renewal, which is about new light, and which is about restarting yourself, reinventing yourself. You have to focus on reinventing yourself, right? That will bring out the changes in your life, my lovely, lovely audience. So make sure that you are putting your energy into the right direction. So best of luck to the water sign people. Now next, I'm going to talk about each one of the sign. So starting from the sign of Aries, for the sign of Aries, right? You have been like a warrior. You have been strong. You have been firm onto your things. You have been aggressive at times. This is a time when you have to make your communication work in your favor. This is a time when your short trips will favor you in this time period. And this is a time when you have to put your mind in the right direction, plan your things out, plan your whole schedule for next few days, and see yourself changing in this life. Definitely, because the way your 11th house Saturn is placing, so this is a time unexpected people will favor you in your work, in your profession. There can be an opportunity of favoring you, because this Saturn retrograde might bring in certain push with your income, right? But it will also be a test of your right. Yes, somebody was calling me. So you have to handle people in a very right way, righteous way, and that will put your life in the right direction. Definitely, Jupiter placing in your houses of abundance is putting you on a path that, hey, you cannot lie at your workplace. Hey, you have to be honest about your opinions, and hey, you have to understand the demand of the people around you at your workplace and work accordingly. That will bring in progress. And behave like a problem solver, behave like a leader, because Mars placing in the first house. No, that's just a new moon reading, star, right? And she is herself a very wonderful tarot card reader, astrologer, Michaela, and her work has been very good, right? And I did a reading for her some 2-3 years back, and she has been growing like anything. Best of luck to you. Now next, coming back to the topic, the sign of Aries. So for them, Sun, Moon, Venus, love is also on the mind, emotions are also on the mind, but how to express it, right? How to navigate through this time. It is important to express your loving side, right? At the very same time, because it's a sign of Gemini, you have to be tricky with your communication. You have to be you have to speak in 2-3 different ways, in 2-3 different viewpoints to express yourself, right? You cannot just be straightforward. Gemini is never straightforward. Gemini speaks, right? But Gemini is never straightforward. They'll always speak of two viewpoints at the very same time, right? So keep yourself tricky, engaging in this time period with people around you, with your loved ones, and plan your things out, right? For my lovely sign of Aries, I'm talking about. Now, next, we're going to talk about the sign of Taurus. For the sign of Taurus, this is a time when you have to put your energy onto manifesting your finances. And once you are manifesting your finances, affirming that positively, your money is bound to grow in this time period, right? Your money is bound to expand. Most importantly, Saturn is asking you to put in the right kind of hard work. Saturn is asking you to make certain changes in your style of work, in your style of profession. And once you're doing those changes, once you're bringing up those changes, things will work in your favor. My lovely, lovely sign of Taurus. Venus, the lord of the sign, is placing along with moon. So it will also give new wings to your love life. It will also give wings to your understanding, deeper understanding about love, right? And that understanding also includes that no money, no honey, right? Because the Venus is moving towards the second house. So once you are filled with abundance, material bliss, then the love life or the relationship is more balanced, right? Then you will feel more happier and comfortable expressing yourself. It's not just this. The Lord of the fourth house is also placing, the house of comforts is also placing in the second house. So all the three planets of ruling the first, second and fifth house have come in the second house. So that's a very strong combination which can be very transformatory. So the root of the things lies in the second house, the house of abundance, good communication, family values. So you have to focus on all these simple things and things will definitely work in your favor later or sooner. They will work in your favor. Definitely Rahu and Mercury looking at your seventh house. The partner has been hiding certain things, or they have been cheating or confusing you at times, right? Watch out. And or they are going through some kind of deeper anxieties. They have some hidden kind of mind or hidden kind of things in them. Don't trust every word they say. Don't trust it at all. That can land you up in a lot of trouble. My lovely sign of Taurus I'm talking about, right? Just trust your intuition, trust your own higher knowledge, because Jupiter is well placing in your Lagna, rising house. So they are fearful of expressing their, willful side. They're fearing of expressing their negative side to you, or they are misrepresenting themselves, right? In any case, all the cases are troublesome. So watch out for such things, right? And remember, this is a general reading according to your rising sign, your moon sign. This is a general reading. Don't take it to your heart, right? But understand your patterns. That is more important. The main important question is about your birth chart. What does your birth chart, your planetary placement say? What time period you're going through? And accordingly, you have to understand your life, because that is the main blueprint of your life, your birth chart. And you're always welcome to book your birth chart readings with me. And through your birth chart, you understand deeper about your life, right? And so this is my understanding about the Taurus rising sign and moon sign people in this time period. So best of luck to you. Now next we're going to talk about the sign of Gemini. For the sign of Gemini, this is a time when you have to transform your personality. The old will not serve you. You have to change your mind. Gemini is a practical sign and you have been diving deep into emotions. No, that will not work for you. And You cannot show your moodiness at work, right? That will not favor you. You have to put up your ideas. You have to put up your things. You have to put up your mind. And this is a time when you have to align your energy with your own intuition, right? Whether I am following the right path, whether I am deeply understanding myself, whether I am able to understand the kind of a storm that has been inside me, right? On the face, you can appear very active, expressive, and all in balance. Hello, balance beauty, all in balance, right? And internally, there is a lot of storm going on in you because the way the sun has been in the Ardhara Nakshatra and the way the moon is leaving the Ardhara Nakshatra. Punarvasu is a time to cleanse yourself, to become pure again, to follow the path of truth. When you are struggling, when you do not find a way, just stick to the rope or the stairs of truth, right? That is what will save you in life, right? And trust your own inner self. And once you are trusting your own inner self, things will work for you. Professionally, you people are getting wonderful opportunities in this time period. You will get opportunities, you will get proposals from unexpected places related to work. And since moon, Venus, sun all have come together, so you will attract opposite sex towards you, right? So for women, get ready. Men will come after you. And for men, definitely people will look out for you. But again, I do not see any kind of strong seriousness because the Lord of your 7th house is relaxing in the 12th house, Jupiter, right? Somewhere in the isolated position, your partner is relaxing. So they're not coming right now, right? So you have to understand yourself, you have to polish yourself in this time period. And most importantly, you have not been feeling at peace at your home. Definitely not, right? And if that has been a case and you do not have a pet at your home, get a pet. Or you can feed the animals, you can feed the birds. That will bring a lot of comfort in your life. And I would suggest that the more simpler you're going to keep your surroundings, your room, your place, the better it's going to be for you in this time period, my lovely, lovely sign of Gemini. So best of luck to you. Now next I'm going to talk about the sign of Cancer. For the sign of Cancer, this is a time when you have to just learn the art of letting it go. All your fears, all your doubts, letting it go. This is a time to sit back and relax. The first thing that you have to start this week with is take a break. Go to some go to some water body and relax yourself because your 12th house is very active. So you have to focus on internalization, on introspection. That will bring the new light in you. Since your 12th house is very active, keep a check on your expenses. So your expenses might shoot up in this time period. The best way is that put your money onto your traveling, onto your meditation, or even taking counseling, consultations, because 12th house is active. House of expenditure, house of, putting, house of donations. So that is the house. So 12th house is also the house of hospitals. Your karmas, your actions, your spendings are going to decide that your choices of spending money are going to decide about your health, about your kindness, about your inner self. This is why, 12th house is also our own reflection, because that defines us, that how we are as a person, whether we are charitable, whether we love helping people, whether we love putting in money. That is all 12th house. What kind of things we love spending on. So this is the time when you're gonna spend money on good things. Also, people working as nurses, as doctors, healers, pharmacists, or people into the field of teaching, counseling, you are gonna grow in this time period. Definitely, you're gonna grow in this time period. And do not try working in partnership. Yes, partnership will not work for you. Definitely not. The way the Saturn is playing a havoc in your house of partnership, right? And people are gonna backbite you, or there will be some kind of people plotting against you, negative opinions, plotting. Leave them, right? Leave them to their own situation. They're not gonna do anything about you. They're not gonna do anything. Then they don't have that capacity to do anything wrong about you. Your Mars has been strong in your house of profession. So be like a warrior, like a strong man, and follow your path and overcome your situations. That is how life will honor you in the right way. Do take care of your health. Your health issues are gonna prop up in this time period, my lovely, lovely audience. So take care of your health issues. Health might at times trouble you in this time period, right? So take care of your health. If you are facing health issues, simply chant the mantra of Lord Saturn. If you're facing issues related to your lower back, tummy, or you're not able to clear out your gut properly, or you have been having a prolonged health issue since last few months, chant the simple mantra of Lord Shani. Om Pram Preem Prom Saha Shanishtaray Namaha. Om Pram Preem Prom Saha Shanishtaray Namaha. Om Pram Preem Prom Saha Shanishtaray Namaha. Chanting this mantra 108 times or for 5-7 minutes, sitting in the southwest direction, facing that direction, wearing black color and sitting in that direction, and just chanting the mantra with all the humbleness, right? That will bring in positivity and new light in your life, right? Very well written, Vaibhav, right? So best of luck to the Cancer sign people. Next, I'm going to talk about the sign of Leo. For the sign of Leo, this is a time when you have to be like your warrior self. This is a time when you have to put all your energy into, network marketing, into attaching with people and finding new good people around you. Money from alternative sources is going to come to you in this time period, because right now you have a very good yoga placing in your 11th house, but watch out for your expenses in this time period. Rahu has been creating a lot of trouble for you, mental anxieties, stress, health issues, pressure on your body, right? But once you're keeping your mind strong, once you're keeping your intentions strong, things are gonna work in your favor. Sun, Moon, Venus getting together in the 11th house. Nothing's gonna stop you, right? It is a time when you will come in contact with new people which are gonna be helpful to you. It is a time to focus on multiplying your income. It is a time when you have to respect your seniors, your elders around you. And definitely relationship has been quite a trouble for you, the way your planets are placing. Saturn retrograde in the 5th house, in the 7th house, has been keeping you confused in the relationship part. Or you have to work upon your relationship, work and rework. Now it's a time of reworking on your relationship, right? It's a slow process and you are frustrated in it. Frustration will not direct you in the right direction. You have to be patient. You have to respect. You have to honor the energy of Saturn. And then you have to follow your own path. right? And Rahu again in the 8th house is bringing a lot of trouble related to your in-laws, related to your hidden people around you, right? And you do not have to allow people to speak ill about you, right? On your face especially, right? On your face especially. Rather, you have to rebut it like a warrior. You have to rebut it like a warrior. And only the tough situation makes, a person more refined, more stronger, and you have to bounce back with all your energy. And you do not have to be rough-tongued most of the times. Just speak softly and deal with people in a more softer, easier, relaxed manner. My lovely, lovely fire sign of Leo I am talking about. So best of luck to you. Now next we're going to talk about the sign of Virgo. For the sign of Virgo, this is a time when you have to put all your energy into aligning things for your work and profession. This is a time when you have to leave behind your aggression. Mars has been, keeping you like a hot cake, right? You are bouncing like anything, right? But this is a time when you have to be at your relaxed state. This is a time when you have to just learn the art of letting it go. Ketu has been keeping you confused, and partner has been, riding high on your mind. If that is the case, you are going to invite a lot of mental trouble, mental anxieties for you in life, right? So keep your mind pretty calm in this time period. Focus on your work, on your profession for next 15 days, right? Have my word, things will improve for you. If you are going to make changes in your way of dealing with things, if you're going to make changes in your style of profession, things will favor you. Saturn placing retrograde in your house of services, house of health issues, is asking you to change your routine, is asking you to change your perspective relating to looking at your prospect clients or your target group of people or your business model, right? You have to bring in certain changes, not in the model, but in yourself, in your routine, in your way of dealing with things. My lovely sign of Virgo I'm talking about, right? You can have health issues in this time period again because the way the Saturn retrograde is there. Mars is asking you to avoid hot and spicy food in this time period, right? Since Rahu is looking at the Mercury in the trine of communication, relationship, do not chase people around you. Yes, you heard it right. Do not, if your partner is running away from you, do not chase them. If somebody is conspiring against you, let it be. If somebody is speaking ill about you, let it be. You should be unbothered by your situation. Focus on your guru, Jupiter, Ketu energy. That is, I will be the same. I'll be in my most aware state no matter what the situation is in my life, right? And then you will have a kind of a superpower over all your situation. My lovely, lovely sign of Virgo I'm talking about. You will have control. You will have easy, relaxed control over all your situation, right? And your work, your profession is going to put you on the right path in this time period and bring in new ideas, bring in new way of dealing with things, right? So this was my analysis starting from the sign of Aries till the sign of Virgo. And now I'm gonna save this video and I'll come back with the part 2 in 5-7 minutes itself, right? So take care, have a lovely day, God bless you. And I'll also upload this video on my YouTube channel with the timestamps, so you can also watch this video on my YouTube channel. And this is the reading from this new moon till the full moon, that is for 15 days, right? So you can look up to this reading. So God bless you, have a lovely day, take care of yourself, bye bye.